No, I don't know where she's going the kitchen. So me, I don't know. Please tell her. I will burn her alive. I'm not saying calm down. No, I'm just saying. She said she's been this split into when she was coming here, cooking and not cleaning upstairs.
Understand.
Just last week.
Understand.
Now she feels she's the prefect, kitchen prefect.
No, understand what happened.
Please tell her to when she sees she should move one side though. It's not in this kitchen. If I want to cook, I'll come down and cook. And when I want to.
So see, this is
Let's take a breather from the whole Venita, Adekunle, Pere and CEECEE's beef. Let's talk about Mercy and Uriel's beef. I promised you all on my previous video that I was going to give you the juicy tea about that one. Yes. Now, because of the major drama in the house, nobody really, gave attention to the tension that was brewing between Mercy and Uriel last night. Now, you see here, in the midst of all of that chaos, those two were going to start their own drama, guys. And if it had started, hey, there's a possibility that the Queen of Highlights would have gotten her much awaited highlight last night. But Uriel had not, had not really indulged her like that. And guys, in a way, I was kind of sad because, come on, everybody was getting water last night. So I was expecting that both of them two would give each other boss. But it did not happen. It did not happen. Anyways, guys, let's get into this video. I'm going to tell you what this beef is all about. And it will shock you to know that there is a male housemate that's in a way caught in between the mix. Yes. This one's going to shock you, right? So just go ahead, watch to the end of this video, and let me know your thoughts about it all. Special greetings to every single one of you. You are welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Bbnaija. This is Frankly Speaking with Bbnaija, and I am the girl with the tea. If this is your first time coming across my video or my channel, you're especially welcome. Thank you so much for choosing to watch, but please do not hesitate to do exactly what you see on your screen if you're yet to officially become a part of this community, all right? And also please like this video and feel free to share. All right, now quickly, let's proceed with the details of this conversation. This beef had started yesterday, guys. I had done a video sharing with all of you the details of the altercation that had happened between Uriel and Venita with regards to the roles Venita had assigned to Fraud and Mercy for their wager presentation that's set to happen tomorrow. Now, if you all recall that argument, the bone of contention for Uriel was the fact that Venita, as the casting director, had not called for an audition, for which of the females would be most suitable for the role of the queen in that story that they're about to film and present tomorrow. That Venita had actually just gone ahead to assign the role to her best friend Mercy. So she was complaining that no, that you cannot give me the role of a maiden, knowing fully well that I am very good at this, knowing fully well that I can actually execute this role to perfection. Whilst that altercation was happening yesterday, Mercy had gone ahead to throw jabs directly at Uriel, telling Uriel, you will never be queen. I am the queen. I am the queen of highlights. You will never be the queen, and Venita as well, after Adekunle and CEECEE had carried her into their room, she had gone ahead to call Uriel a grown elephant. Though Uriel was not there because that statement had been made in the pitch room in the presence of Adekunle and CEECEE, but I just felt like that was really sad. Now, Uriel, on the other hand, was really upset about the whole matter, but somehow they had resolved the whole issue. Not like they had actually had a conversation, no, but Kidwaya had conversations with her, telling her that, listen, you need to put on your big girl pants. If you want something, if you want this role, go out there and lobby for it. Don't sit down here and cry. So she had actually, in a way, gotten over it and had accepted the role of the maiden, right? But then that whole altercation has sort of started up something, for Venita and Mercy. And for these two girls, they had automatically marked Uriel as a target. Now, fast forward to later on in the evening after their munchy task, guys, we did not really see the beginning of whatever happened between Uriel and WHITEMONEY, but WHITEMONEY was having a conversation with Venita and Mercy, and he was explaining to them what had happened, that he had just returned from the arena and he wanted to cook noodles to eat. And by the way, guys, I've been mentioning it on my recent videos that there's shortage of food in the house. Yes, so what's been happening so far is Uriel trying to prepare a meal for the general house, just trying to manage the little resources and ingredients that they have to prepare a meal for the general house. Now, some people definitely do have a lot to say, because there are those people that are gluttons that want to go all out to eat the bulk of what they have, whilst others starved. So the idea behind rationing the food was for one person to prepare a meal that would at least go round for the people that are still living downstairs. Then the head of house and his 4 besties, they will sort out themselves upstairs, because they have abundance of food for all of them. Yes, and the sad thing is, according to Biggie's rules, they are not allowed to bring down supplies from the head of house kitchen to the general kitchen. Yes. Now, as I said, White Money was having conversations with Mercy and Venita, and he was telling them what had happened. And that was where, both girls, they were really probing, into how Uriel had been managing the kitchen. They were questioning why she was the one that was constantly cooking, why White Money had stopped cooking. And White Money was explaining that, because of the attack that Uriel had attacked him the previous week, he had decided to steer clear off the kitchen because he does not want disrespect. That yesterday evening, the only reason why he had cooked for a certain number of people was because he was about to cook for himself. But then these other people had come one after the other and actually begged him to include their noodles, into his pot, so that they could also have something to eat that night. And that was when Mercy flared up, and then she was going on and on about, tell her to stay away from me. I'm going to burn her. Who is she? Who made her class captain? So after that day that she attacked you, now she feels like she's the one controlling the kitchen. If I want to cook, I'll get into the kitchen and cook, blah, 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 blah. So they were just talking and talking and talking. And there was also the mention of meat, guys. This particular meat situation, we had seen how on Monday, the girls had actually taken the meat. That's Venita and Mercy. They had actually taken the meat. I think CEECEE was also part of it. They are taking meat, right, to take it upstairs, not realizing that, there's actually a lot of food in the refrigerator upstairs for the head of house and his BFFs. So Venita and Mercy had actually cajoled a.k.a. into allowing them bring back the meat, so that the general house will have enough protein to eat. The conversation did not end there. They had actually taken their conversation out to the garden, where they had continued talking. White Money was complaining that Uriel is kind of weird to him, that he finds it difficult to understand her, because one minute she's all warm and sweet and soft, and then the next minute she's acting very erratic, she's switching up. That for him, he's quite surprised, because they are both friends outside, and he's quite surprised at the way she's behaving inside the house, that he finds it difficult to be friends with people like that. And then Mercy, was going on and saying a lot of things. And that was where she was mentioning Kidwaya's name, that that was how Uriel was cooking for Kidwaya when Kidwaya was head of house last week, like Kidwaya's wife cooking, and because of a man, you're doing this and that. And guys, that was where I started trying to put 2 and 2 together, and I was wondering, like, okay, hold on, Mercy. Is this all about the altercation with regards to the roles for the wager presentation, or is this about Kidwaya? What is your struggle, Mercy? Pick a struggle. And guys, I ask this question because if you all had observed what was going on Saturday during the party last week, you would have seen that Kidwaya was making advances at different girls at the party. He had made advances at CEECEE, like heavily. And then he had made advances at Mercy. He had flirted heavily with Mercy. Then after the party, Kidwaya had sent Shay to go and talk to Mercy that he was interested in her. Now Mercy was saying that, she wants a private jet. She was making her demands, blah, blah, blah. Later on, we had seen Kidwaya having conversations with Fraud, because he knew that, Mercy's boyfriend is close to Fraud. Now he was talking to Fraud about, how he likes Mercy, he likes her style, blah, blah, blah. And Fraud was telling him, don't worry, our boyfriend is okay, our boyfriend is capable. Now, Kidwaya, on the other hand, in as much as he's been flirting with Mercy, he also has this very, very cool friendship with Uriel. They talk a lot. They talk about a lot of things. And also because they share like a common background, both from the UK, sort of probably raised and, schooled in London. I'm not really sure, but it's all about the UK background for them. And so they have a lot of things in common. They can relate with each other's experiences and each other's struggles, as Nigerians living abroad and also Nigerians living in Nigeria, trying to break into the entertainment industry. So they are fond of each other. They enjoy each other's company. They enjoy each other's conversations. Kidwaya even enjoys Uriel's cooking because it is healthy. And he has been trying, you know, to eat the healthy way in Big Brother's house, and Uriel is helping him to do so. So he prefers to eat Uriel's food, you know, all the time, except there's no other choice. Then he's gonna go ahead and eat any other thing he sees in the kitchen. So when Mercy was saying all what she was saying, even Venita as well, at some point, I was wondering, like, okay, could this be jealousy, or could this be a plan, you know, to unsettle Uriel so that she's going to distance herself from Kidwaya? Because on Monday, Venita had a conversation about her relationship with Adekunle, with Mercy, and that she had gone ahead to advise Mercy to put one leg in to Kidwaya. And Mercy was like, oh yeah, she can actually do it if she wants to. And Venita was advising her that, oh, I would love to see you do it. I want you to do it. And when we were talking about it, guys, we were talking about it in, you know, as per not just the regular ship, but a strategic ship. Anyways, guys, I am waiting to see how everything pans out for the rest of the week. Yes, because tonight is the pool party, and we know what happens when these are. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here for all the tea. I am here to see how everything will pan out. Remember, tonight is the Thursday pool party, and we know what happens when these housemates consume alcohol. So I would love to see how it pans out. Oh, and also by 5 p.m. WAT today, Biggest Sparrow is going to be spilling more dirty secrets from these housemates and about their fellow housemates. So watch out for that. We're going to put our ears to the ground to hear the tea, and then we'll come on here and analyze it as usual. That said, go ahead and share with me your thoughts in the comment section below. I'll see you guys on another video soon. Have an amazing day. Bye.